2023 will see the death of play to earn gaming. What to expect from Web3 gaming in 2023. Final Fantasy parent Square Enix is bullish on blockchain gaming in 2023. And the blockchain gaming market report of 2022. Check the timestamps down below for all the articles that you're interested in. And also, if you guys are trying to hit me up in my emails for business inquiries, make sure to hit me up at realyukin@gmail.com. Welcome, beautiful people around the world. I hope you're having a fantastic day. My name is Yukin. I hope you're loving yourself as much as I love you all. I really hope so, because today, ladies and gentlemen, it is 2023 and I'm excited. My first video of the year. So appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video and clicking on it for all the news and stuff that's happening in the blockchain gaming space and also in the crypto market as well. I know there's a lot of stuff that's been happening. The Logan Paul scam, just a lot of the SBF stuff. Like I know we can make a video on that, but obviously I don't really want to talk about much of that because I don't want to give them the limelight, but also it's something to mention, right? It's like, it's unfortunate that a lot of people got scammed in the Logan Paul stuff, and that's unfortunate. I really hope that it's also the SBF and FTX and everything like that. I really hope that you guys get your money back. But could we get an up rally this next year? Who knows? Time will tell. We may get a bottom. If not, the bottom is already in for crypto, but we may get a bottom soon, or sooner than later, or may already hit. Who knows? But I'm still going to be investing. I'm still going to be getting into the market and everything like that, still trading and stuff like that. But let's jump over into the market, because we do have a lot of articles that we have to talk about, obviously, just with everything with crypto and some of the market reports. It's kind of looking a little red, a little greenish, green red. It did have a decent pump up for the most part, but it wasn't like significant, right? But it was a decent pump up. We did hit 17 or close to 17,000, and then we got rejected back down. Now we're hovering over 16,826, or 16,822. It's just gonna go up and down. This is literally the level right here that it's just gonna toy with. And until we get if we can toy around this area for a bit, and then we get the boom to the upside around 17.6 or 17.2, around those, that's probably where our value high area is at, where we might get that rejection. That's where I would be looking for some shorts. That's me financial advice. If you guys, as I'm not a financial advisor, so please do your research, and I'm not a financial advisor to tell you that, but that's what I'm going to be doing. That's what my mindset is around that stuff when I'm trading. So, but yeah, other than that, like the trending one, Solana, obviously, I don't really see Solana to be the best coin, but if it can suffer, if it can fight through this or whatever situation that they're dealing with right now and get themselves back to where they want to be at, it could obviously stay around, but obviously if the regulations will allow it. But Bitcoin and Polygon, the top three, trending as well, recently added, and those are just some coins that obviously are there. But other than that, the market's kind of is going to be sideways for a bit, so not really too much focus on that. But I'm going to jump over into some of the stuff that I've seen that 2023 will see the death of play to earn gaming. So that's pretty interesting, because I mean, like, in a way I agree, because play to earn gaming, when it first kind of came out, it was more about you had to spend all this money in there for the NFT, and if the value of that game didn't live up to its hype or anything like that, you would lose pretty much a lot of money. That's pretty much what happened with Axie Infinity. That's a great example of what happens with a game like that, when they value these characters at a high rate, that it costs a couple $100s, even thousands of dollars to get these characters to play in the game. And and the gameplay itself is obviously it's not amazing, right? But it is a very simple game. They're trying to build a great story around it and everything like that. I have nothing wrong with Axie Infinity, but I just think that for me personally, it's not my cup of tea. And definitely a game I did buy myself a couple of Axies around the lower prices, because I'm going to sell it at a higher price down the road, obviously. So that's kind of what I'm doing, obviously. But I already did that, and I haven't sold them. I'm going to sell them soon, or sell it when the bull market comes in. But other than that, like, again, that is something to kind of remind you guys that, like, you know, that you guys have to always do your due diligence. You know, you guys have to do your research when investing in these stuff, because you never know what's going to happen. But I definitely see some type of shift in maybe not the play to earn area, because maybe that could be dead, but also the fact that we need to get more involved into having more community base, you know, make it feel like a Web2 game, but also have the Web3 elements into as well, right? Like for games, like, you know, like for instance, free games out there, you know, yeah, Apex Legends, you know, Fortnite and stuff like that. Like, you know, you can have like a battle pass system, which a lot of people really don't care. I mean, there might be some people that really care that, you know, why is there a battle pass into a game and stuff like that, you know? Like for instance, Project Playtime, a game that's part of Poppy Playtime and stuff like that, they have a battle pass as well. My kids really wanted it, so I got the battle pass and everything like that. But you know, the stuff like that, like people like it, you know, people like that stuff. You know, if you can have some type of NFT integration into it as well, I think it could work out in its way. And just again, adding these elements into the game definitely could help out, but also just make the game more focused about the game rather than just the tokens, or rather about the NFTs and everything like that. Like, make a solid game. Like, that's like the one thing that I really hope this year, that we start seeing a lot of new games out there, and and just a lot of games that I really want to see games polished, right? I really want to see games that are more focused about the gameplay than just the tokens, than all the NFTs and everything like that. Because if you're gonna focus on the game, I want the game to be good. I want to be able to be like, okay, I want to jump back into the game, right? Like for instance, I jumped back into playing Rocket League again, and you know, I've hit you know, one of the highest ceilings in the game, you know, a while back, and I got my own title, a grand champion title. I was like very happy about achieving that, and I stopped playing it, right? But the thing is that, like, you know, I want a game that I can be able to play all the time. You know, I feel good about it. You know, I don't want to feel like, you know, I'm investing this money into it and then hoping that, like, you know, I'm gonna be a millionaire by the end of the day, which is not true. You probably will not be a millionaire by the end of the day, but there might be some things around it that could make you a millionaire, not in a day. But I'm just saying that, like, there's stuff in there that can pay wages, right? I know that we've read articles in the past where, you know, third world countries out there are actually having jobs out there to be able to play these games out there. So again, stuff like this, where it could actually implement and have some type of creation for, you know, jobs out there, or you know, to have for people to have you know, financial freedom and be able to enjoy the game, but also can be able to make some money out of it. I mean, you know, like, I don't want to always keep giving my money to the developers all the time, which I don't mind doing it, but the thing is that, like, I also kind of want stuff in return. Even though I'm getting the satisfaction from the game, I would love to, you know, be able to make some money out of it, you know, in some way, right? So that's kind of like one of the things I really hoping for this next year. So I really hope for that. But let's jump into the article and check out to seeing what they really are talking about in this article. So they say that play to earn gaming enabled by blockchain technology has grown exponential over the years, which is true. The NFTs and everything like that. So according to the reports, they estimated that the GameFly industry will grow to $2.8 billion by 2028, which is a 20.4% over the period. And I actually could see that a lot bigger, especially just because, you know, I would say this year is going to be like a testing ground, right? So we're definitely going to see that testing ground of the industry, and seeing how it's going to be playing out, right? And we're gonna learn from the mistakes that we made in 2021, 2022, and so on and so forth. And we're just gonna keep you know, making mistakes, but also learning from it. I really hope that we can learn from this stuff instead of just, you know, always, you know, having a Ponzi scheme of a game. And, you know, really hope that a game is actually, you know, fun and playable as well. So again, the structure of the current apologize. GameFly market is token centric, and this can create a number of issues, which is again, that's something huge out there as well. Project owners issues their tokens, which are listed on exchanges first before they announce what they're going to build games. So obviously they're more focused about the tokens rather than the games itself, and I think that's one of the biggest issues, and that's something that you should not invest. If you're going to invest into a token before you get into the game, sorry, that is a huge mistake. I totally agree. That's a huge mistake. Now, for instance, for me, I know that I'm gonna get the GGT token, which is the game, which is, oh my god, G4AL's token, and I know I'm gonna get some of those. But that's because I've played their games. You know, I played it. I know their philosophy. You know, I know what I've talked to them before, so I understand what I'm getting myself into, right? But you know, for games out there that are just releasing tokens before the game, that is definitely scammy, and I would say stay away from it. But you know, you never know because they could not be scammy, right? But again, I would advise you rather see the game first before you invest in the stuff and stuff like that. So this is kind of interesting that I saw in this graph right here, that the industry unique active wallets. So these just come the wallets that happened during this whole year of 2022. And some of the major stuff that we happened, you know, obviously, you know, the Ukraine stuff, the Fed raised the benchmark by 25 basis points, and they continued obviously from there, just nonstop. Terra Luna crash, the ethereum merge, obviously some people sold off that, and the FTX crash and everything like that. So who knows what's gonna happen this year? But you know, still we could have some more pain down below. Just want to let you guys know that, and if not, you know, you have to kind of do your own diligence and your own research and stuff like that. But again, I'm excited about this year as well. Again, I really hope that this year definitely is going to be a good year for gaming and stuff like that. So GameFly will may well die in 2020, but it doesn't mean it's all lost. So I mean, it's obviously, you know, it's their opinion, right? So I'm not gonna hate on it. It's kind of what he agrees, you know, is what he says. So but I definitely agree on the aspect of don't invest into a game that has just tokens instead of the game. So I definitely would agree on that. So so another article right here, what to expect from Web3 gaming in 2023. So pretty interesting. I mean, I really hope that we learned from 2022 on the stuff that we had issues with Axie Infinity, you know, and stuff like that. Like, you know, understanding that, you know, we shouldn't have to pay a huge amount of money to jump into a game. But if you want to pay for the NFT or anything that revolves around the game when the game is released, sure, I don't mind paying it and being able to have my own piece, right, that no one else can own, and you know, have my own unique character, right? That's something I'm really excited about if they do implement something like that. So game studios integrate NFTs into their existing games. So in 2022, we'll continue to see the Web2 game studios push deeper into Web3 and enter what we consider a stage 4 of Web3 gaming adoption. So here's some of the stages here. Stage 1, monitoring and internal experiments. Obviously, we have stuff with Ubisoft accelerator program, which they initiated as well. Stage 2 is to what they say is invest in the Web3 gaming startups. So we're going to start seeing more investments, obviously, when during the bull market and when everything starts flipping over. We're definitely going to start seeing bigger investments. We've already seen investments already in the Web3 gaming space, but there hasn't been a lot of investments because, you know, obviously we're in a bear market. So, you know, when things start going up, you're going to start seeing more money into it and stuff like that. So you're going to start seeing that as well. So obviously Ubisoft, Take-Two Interactive investments, which they invested into, and Horizon as well. So again, a lot of big companies are still investing into these crypto games as well, even though that, you know, a lot of people like to say they're Ponzi scheme, they're scam and stuff like that. They're just Web2 games. Well, hopefully most of these games that are created out there in 2022, 2024, 25, or whatever, so on and so forth, they end up feeling they're Web 2 instead of Web 3, you know, but they have that Web 3 elements into it. So again, really hope to see that. Stage 3, Web 2 game studios create Web 3 games, which again, we started to see, which one of the articles that we're going to be talking about Final Fantasy and their parent company as well. that they're really excited about 2023 and trying to get themselves to be more involved into that as well and making more games around it. So we're going to start seeing, some companies out there. I can't say that 100%, but I could say that, obviously we could definitely start seeing more game studios jumping into Web3 because they start seeing the higher potential upside to it and the more abilities for them to make more money, and hopefully we can make more money as well, because obviously you could probably be behind a game studio like Epic Games or Take-Two Studios, maybe not, maybe Ubisoft if you're interested in Ubisoft and stuff like that, EA and stuff like that. So you're gonna start seeing these companies already that are already over and introducing them into the space, and definitely see them thrive as well. So stage 4 as well, established Web2 game publishers will incorporate elements of Web3 gaming, specifically NFTs and crypto payments, directly into the Web2 game. So again, you're going to start seeing the integrations of Web3, but it still feels Web2 wise. Like Web2 is any game out there right now that you can buy, that you can play on the computer, the PlayStation, everything like that, just any game out there, or not any game, because there are Web3 games that are specifically in that genre, but any game that you buy from GameStop, right? Pretty much any game that is not associated with crypto, they're pretty much Web2 games, right? They're stuck around the centralization of that game, and anything that you buy in that game is more money for the developers, right? Web3 is allowing the integrations of having specific items, specific characters that are specialized for you, that you own and you can then sell, and then obviously crypto payments as well. I'm assuming something like like tokens, which is obviously going to be something that a lot of companies are still going to do as well. Again, if you really love the game, you really love the project and stuff like that, you really want to see that grow, you could definitely invest your money into their tokens. But obviously focus on the game, focus on the philosophy of the company, understand what they want to do and stuff like that, and see if hopefully it's not a scam, because again, you're investing in this stuff, so there's always a risk into that, right? So again, I definitely see that bringing over and everything like that. Obviously they received the backlash that from the Ghost Recon NFT digits that they receive backlash from. So again, you got to do your due diligence, when investing into these stuff. But again, I'm excited about 2023. Some of the really exciting games that I have seen in my last video or a couple videos, so I'm excited about it. But anyway, let's keep going on. Final Fantasy parent Square Enix is bullish on blockchain gaming in 2023. So again, I'm excited about it, man, because Final Fantasy getting into this is really exciting. So in terms of new businesses domains, we named 3 focus investments fields under our medium-term business plans. Among those who were focused on blockchain entertainment, to which we are devoted aggressive investments and business development efforts. So again, you can start seeing big companies out there, from anywhere in the world. They're literally investing, they're getting themselves into it. They're very curious about that, because again, the company acknowledged that while it has been a great volatility for crypto, it remained confident in the future of Web3. So in the wake of the turbulence of the industry, you're definitely going to start seeing the trend that maybe it's not all about the tokens, and maybe there has to be some bigger purpose of having these tokens, right? Maybe some like actual support, like if you buy a phone, right? And the Samsung has tokens of like that, just like stocks, right? It would be very similar to that. So again, but there's obviously more utilization of having there could be more utilization of having that token versus having a stock, right? But still, again, that is something to be let you guys know on that as well. So again, obviously we're gonna have skepticals. People are gonna be skeptical about them being a part of it, or any company being a part of Web3. That everyone, most people think they're a scam. I really hope. I don't know why that popped up, but it is what it is. But I'm excited about it. But here we go. Let's jump over to the blockchain gaming market do not sell my stuff. I do not want that. Gaming market report in 2022. So blockchain gaming market by game type. So these are all the game types out there. And then obviously the chains and everything like that, all the regions and everything. So let's see here. So the global blockchain gaming market is projected to grow $4.6 billion in 2022 to $65 billion in 2027. So again, that one article that we said something about, it was a little bit lower, right? So again, people are estimating. We don't really know the facts, right, until we actually see them. But these are people what they're projecting. So they're saying that this could be a 70% growth within that time frame. So a lot of people, a lot of big players are going to be jumping into the space because they're knowing that, you know, getting themselves in it early and you know, it being a good company or a good game and stuff like that, and having a lot of eyes on that is definitely going to help the investors out there make a lot more money. So again, I'm excited about it, but you know, but still, you know, definitely going to see the growth of it grow even more. See here, it's responsible to players to act out these rules with narratives. Let's see, in the games, players need to acquire more and better weapons such as improve their characters, which is why RPGs on blockchain strongly connects their NFTs. So, you know, like Axie Infinity, Benamon, Blinka's Block Party, My Crypto Heroes, Lost Relics, and some of the famous blockchain games out there. So again, there's a lot of utilization when having you know, Web3 stuff out there into putting into those games. So again, I definitely see the growth out there, man. I really do. I know we're in a bear market, and obviously, you know, it's unfortunate that we have, you know, we're in this state, but you know, we're supposed to have these states, right? We're supposed to have some type of correction because we can't just be, you know, rocket to the moon all the time. So, but other than that, that's pretty much it. That's all I have for you guys with these articles. I really appreciate you guys sticking around and checking out some of the articles that are stuff that I found, and I hope that you guys found some interesting stuff. And obviously, if you guys agree with me and my takes and stuff like that, you know, I appreciate it. If you don't, obviously I appreciate you still watching the video. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next video. Again, we'll make these videos more consistent. I'm definitely on the grind mentality right now, and then definitely it's not just because of a New Year's resolution or anything like that. It's just something that I have been in a rut, and I definitely am trying to get out of it. So I definitely want to have some more motivating and inspirational things for myself to feel like I can be more complete. And soon I'll hopefully have some financial freedom for myself and be able to, you know, feed my kids and stuff like that, because that's one of the issues that I'm having right now. But anyway, hope you guys have a great day. Thank you all so much for watching. They don't live with me, so don't worry about it. They still get fed, okay? My kids get fed, so don't worry about it. But still, hope you guys have a great day. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you can stay united as one, rise up to every challenge, be ourselves and follow our dreams, because I know you can do it. I love you all.